All right, we're going into the supermarket right now. All right, now it's time for protein haul. Do no rubbish over here. Typically, we'll get chicken. Chicken is quite cheap here. I'll say A1 plus. So I said I'm putting you guys on free game. This is 7 gel. Everything 7 gel, bro. 80% protein. And I'm a sauce guy. You know. If you know, you know. I'm a sauce guy. These are the section that you should run away from, guys. I'm just playing, but if you're on cheat days, like I am on weekends typically, have your frivolities. I'm not against cheat days, by the way. My friend literally just put me on granola and Greek yogurts. Bro is thinking in 4K.
Probiotics and prebiotics.
That's what you call symbiotic. How easy it is. Like eggs, always a staple. Like you refuse to cook. These are always. I think I have like 4 of these every time. Eggs. I typically will have beans though. Beans and I would say lentils as well. Right, then I'll typically get lavash. Yep, these long ones. As usual, you guys know I'm a tuna advocate. Well, tuna is amazing. Then I would say, but like recently I learned that you should be careful about the mercury buildup. Right, so an alternative would be, this should be mackerel. These are not English, but like this should be mackerel. It's good protein as well. I would say like to hit your protein, I would pretty much prefer tuna though, which I showed you earlier, which is that, or I think this as well is also tuna. So as I said, today is cheat day. Libre. All right, going into the shop. You already know that we're not passing. Typically, we're not meant to pass the rubbish section. So we go straight to the protein section. And chicken breast. Alright, so here's what we got. We had 2 chicken breasts. Obviously, we're about to pay for it, and I think it costs around 15 gel. Here we go. That's done. Back home, we're gonna whip up some food. So I was literally making a wrap and I was like, let me show you guys what's here. So that's the meal. No judgments. This is every single thing I've logged in. I don't know if you guys can see that. So right there we have tangerines, apples, we have chicken, we have boiled eggs, we have mincemeat, and we have black beans. And I'm gonna log in the lavash right now of 61 grams. And I just got, okay, I've seen the lavash. 61 grams, I think you can see that there. 61 grams, add to diary. And we have that logged in as well. I'm sitting around, like right now I've eaten up to 713 calories. I'm gonna show you the meal right now. I can't lie, I did say I'm not a fitness influencer, so I'm gonna be putting that in the wrap because my wrap is actually going to expire. And that's literally a 700, okay, I won't say 700, I think The apple and banana was around almost 200, so I'll say like that's close to 500. I would say if you're cutting, you should actually track your sources. For me, I personally couldn't give a damn. I really don't care about tracking my sources. That's one thing I don't track, my sauce. What I just would typically do is I would add it to my calories. Let's say if I eat like 2,000 calories for that day, I'll just be like, oh, I ate 2,200 or 2,150. I'll just add like 100 or 100 and something grams, because man, I can't be asked to be. I don't really know how I could, but I choose not to. So this is how I'm literally making my wrap. I just wanted to show you guys one of my meals. The main thing was to actually like explain how to actually track your calories, like what to do in regards to diets. So I hope actually you guys have seen that it's way easier than you think. Okay, this is the part that I sometimes botch. But something also important is if you're someone who actually likes mayo, know that mayo is a little bit more fat. Do with that information whatever you wish. So I tracked one time. I think when I looked at the calories, I was just like, nah man. I would rather prefer to compensate with steps, which typically I do get a decent amount of steps. If you also want to like dial in on your macros and everything, you need to manipulate your steps and your calories. Once you can understand manipulation of your steps and calories, your life really is simple. So if you're trying to lose weight, I just knew that this stuff was gonna open up. It's fine. Believe. So come on. Yes. There we go. Wrap done. Hey, let's put in the sauce. Yes. You know what? Tell me on. Yes. Dieting, I would say, is find something that really works for you. I think the moment I like gamified this whole thing on Chronometer, if I hit all my protein vitamins, I realized that like sometimes I could get like 82%, sometimes I could get like 90%. With regards to tracking calories and everything, if you can just make it fun and stick to something you can find sustainable. That's a very big point. Stick to something you find sustainable. So you can see the wrap is coming in. It's coming in as it should. Personally, I've tried low fat, I've tried high fat, high protein. That never worked. What I will say what I prefer is on moderate carbs, high protein, and low fat. I tend to realize that like I don't feel useless. And with that said, like that's pretty much the end of the video, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to show you this meal. That's the wrap right there. Good and fine.